to do that.
Okay. Easy one or a tough one?
You're going to give me the easy ones, I know.
Okay, I'll give you the easy ones. The first thing that comes to your mind when the word MTV Slash is said, or when you hear.
Well, the funny thing is first of all, can you believe that I'm wearing the exact same colors that... And that wasn't planned. Style is what I do, and that's exactly what's happened today. But when I think of this, it's so funny because I think of slim, fast, and stylish, things that I associate myself with. So we're one in one, hand in hand. So
okay, so it's all about
it describes
style.
me, perfectly when I think of Slash.
Slash, okay.
Yeah.
Now for a little tougher one.
Okay.
And women in India are always, very conscious about what they do. So
really
tricky one.
What?
Tricky one.
He's saying it to a girl.
Yeah, you're conscious about everything. When you go shopping, you're choosing a boyfriend, you're getting married. Everything is such a conscious decision, right? So something with that. Yeah, he says. We men don't do anything.
And men are not conscious about anything.
Men are nothing,
Okay, let's go back to Slash.
Let's come back to this. What would you opt for? The latest technology, price, or looks?
Okay. Everyone's going to kid themselves if they don't go for looks first. And that's how it attracts you. It's always like love at first sight. So looks definitely, but then looks get old and boring. So there needs to be substance, which luckily Slash has both. Because it's got looks, then substance, and then, of course, it's kind of like having a boyfriend. You go for looks first, and then if he gets boring and dull, then the looks wear out. So you need substance. And then after that, he's also in the palm of your hands. You can control him. And he's 7 inches. Not bad.
Nikhil, you got your answer? You're asking, right, what do men do? You don't do anything.
I'm sorry, man. I was playing Temple Run. Just got a little... What did he say again?
You heard me.
Okay.
That's what happened to men. They run to the temple, temple run. Okay, Nikhil.
So I answered your question.
Yeah. Aptly, I think. Everybody, give it a big round of applause. That's the way life works here.
I'm assuming somebody from MTV will send me the memo about what their answer was, but anyway, or we'll find it on YouTube.
The memo got lost. You're someone who loves technology, right? You're apt to it because you, of course, work as someone in the industry with a lot of musical instruments and recording equipment. So you must be really good with technology. So let me ask you, what is the last product launched by MTV with an association with Swipe? You're there.
I think it was Volt.
Oh, he gets the answer right, and that's what it's all about. It's Volt. Thank God. And what do you think about the MTV Slash? You've been just playing with it.
I've just been playing with it for the past couple of days. I saw the product when we first did the photo shoot with it, and it's really, really cool. I know it's a word that gets used and abused quite often, but the fact that it's slim and you can carry it around without actually being bothered about the size of the product is a very important thing for me. The technology itself is up to speed. It doesn't have any lag, which is one of those things that really annoys me with any product. The user interface is also quite easy to handle. The icons are easy to read. So from a functional point of view, I'm an architect as well, and I always think about function before form. So from a functional point of view, this pretty much ticks all the boxes that you're looking to take when you're going to buy a product.
Yeah, it's got all the fast coding dual-core processor under it. It's good. So what we do is we just ask both these gentlemen here about one question each to them, and then we proceed further. So we just we pass it to Mr. Gandhi there. Sir, we heard about so many of its unique properties. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? What's the most uniquest about the MTV Slash?
The form factor.
Form factor.
Yeah, and I think she summed it very well. So I did not.
Yeah, we men also love the form factor, sir. So we get the point. Okay. Sir, and we move on to Mr. Aditya Swami. Sir, one unique aspect or one unique trait about the MTV Slash.
So for me, it's the fact that I can use it in one hand. So I'm just sitting here and actually flipping with my thumb, and it fits in my back pocket. So.
Oh, there it is. Can you just have it turn around and that really fits into
your name for that, man.
Okay. So that just disappeared. Okay, so.
All the guys at MTV, you now have a reason to check out Adi's ass.
Only with a slash in it.
It's just been slashed. Okay. What we do is now from here on, we move on forward to the open house. If any of the gentlemen, the journalists, the tech reviewers out here would like to ask any questions, do let us know. And we'd be glad to pass the mic around to you. Any questions to any of our dignitaries on stage?
You know, one of the really cool things about the MTV Slash is that, of course, it's got 1 GB RAM, it's got a dual core processor, it's got two cameras, a 5 megapixel and a 0.2 megapixel on the front. The most important aspect of this, which all of us are missing out on, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a very key feature for all smart products moving forward, is that this allows you to make phone calls.
Yes.
Phone calls! Maybe I overdid that one.
We kill have to give you a number second half. I'm kidding.
Okay, so we'll have a question and answer session from the media. We have one hand raised there, so would you be kind enough to pass the mic to the gentleman right in the front?
Hi, it's really a pleasure to be a part of this launch of the Swipe and MTV Slash. I just have one question. I just like to know the Bluetooth version which is there in this phone.
Bluetooth version is 2.3, which is there in this.
It's 2.3.
I actually had a question. I was curious about this because you were talking about the GPS function that the phone has, and you know, even though I love technology, I may not be always aware about what's available out in the market. Is this something that's unique and new? And how does it work? Because it doesn't work on a wireless network. It doesn't work on a cell phone network. Is it directly connected to the GPS satellites? How does it work?
So see, that's a very good question actually, because this is absolutely a new chip. So every device, every PCBA had a Wi-Fi module, RF module, network module. So in this, what we have given is, today let's say if you go and buy a GPS for your car, whether it is TomTom or Garmin, we start from 10,000 rupees and above, it's a 4.3-inch device. So same technology, but it is integrated with tablets. So you have a 7-inch tablet, very unique form factor, with an inbuilt GPS module on a single PCBA, which allows you to go wherever you want without having any connectivity whatsoever, whether it is SIM card or Wi-Fi.
It's really cool.
Yeah, that's one thing that adds to this device itself, and that is you don't need connectivity to find your way around.
So anybody who used to say that in the past, ki address nahi mila, I got lost, you're screwed.
अब कोई बहाना नहीं है. Any more questions? We have more there, please. Can we pass the mic there?
It's nice to be here. My name is Alvin from Exhibit, and just wanted to ask why Slash? Any Guns N' Roses fans there?
I would hope so. I don't know. Good question. Why is that? I would hope it's a Guns N' Roses, extension.
So it's like naming a baby, right? When you are designing something from the scratch, a lot goes behind the screen. I think those of you who have a kid can appreciate my thought. But basically, what happened here was any product which is named, a lot of brainstorming goes from both sides, from Swipe as well as from Team MTV side. So we decided, finally, after a great deal of deliberation, to name it MTV Slash because of the slimness of the device. So if you also see the performance a few minutes back, at the end he used this phone, he used a knife, and he slashed. So the idea is, everything is in sync. If you see the gift box, which also has these slices, it is like slashed. Because the device is so thin, the analogy given to this slimness of the device is of knife. Hence the name MTV Slash.
I have a completely different story. His story is, of course, completely untrue. Don't believe him. The true story is that all of us at MTV have one day dreamed to grow up to play the guitar the way Slash played the guitar in November Rain. You see, we always wanted to walk out of a church and then into a barren piece of land, spread our legs that wide apart, and play the guitar. So, because that's not, and wear the hat, of course, because that's not possible, we said that, one day when we develop something really cool, something we can all be proud of, we will dedicate that to that moment, that Slash guitar playing moment. That's the real story!
Do we have a Sweet Child of Mine ringtone in that, or something like that?
Oh my god,
licensing rights, I think Universal has the rights to that, and they, the last time we checked, they wanted about $40 billion for that ringtone, so maybe difficult.
Don't quote him on that.
45 billion.
Any more questions?
Actually, just a fact for you, when MTV actually launched in India for the launch conference, Slash actually was the guy who cut the ribbon and launch MTV in India. So it's like coming back to where it all started.
Back to the roots.
1996 in Bangalore at a place called Vico.
He was there.
I was out of town. I was with my girlfriend in another city.
Any more questions? Please raise your hand if you'd like to. We proceed to. One more question from the gentleman right in the front, please.
Approximate weight of the product.
It weighs exactly 290 grams, which is one of the lightest, probably the lightest in the whole country. Those of you who would like to know more about the competitive benchmarking, we also have the detailed comparison with the Samsung Galaxy Tab, which weighs 350 gram, with the Lenovo Tab, which weighs 370 gram, with the Huawei Tab, which weighs 400 gram. This is Swipe MTV Slash, lightest 290 grams.
Don't ask people anything approximate. Give the exact 290 grams.
Any more questions?
Where exactly are you trying to place this product? I mean, in terms of sales, is it in the online market or in the organized retail?
That's actually a great question. I think, and I would like to give the anecdote what had happened earlier with the first product which we launched with MTV, which was MTV World. We had initially launched, we had done, we launched the product and we placed it on Flipkart. So just within 48 hours, the entire product shipment was sold out. That was the massive response which we got online. Second product, however, given the response, there was a very strong expression of interest from large format retails, modern trade, whether it is the Chromas, whether it is Big Bazaar, whether it is Reliance Digital. So the product was subsequently made available there as well. And this product will be available initially online, and then subsequently it will be also available through the large format retail as well as the distribution channel across the country. In Bombay, we have a very, very strong distribution partner. So it will be available across all top outlets in Bombay, whether it is Anupam, Top 10, Magnet, everywhere it will be available.
Since this is a concept product, there would be a lot of promotion and demos required. So what are your plans on that?
You coming from retail?
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, that's a good point. So as far as the promotion are concerned, we have a 360-degree mix in terms of creating the awareness about the product, which is a mix of A, the outdoor campaign, which will kick off in next few days, B, the print campaign, whether it is, if you talk specifically Bombay, I'll talk let's say Bombay Times or Mumbai Mirror, as well as there will be a very, very strong online and digital campaign which will be run, whether it is an SEO, whether it is the Facebook campaign, whether it is the landing pages for this particular product, because this product is truly unique, and one of the things which we did not discuss, I would like to steal the thunder right now because in the interest of the time, but one of the things which we did not discuss is we compare the product with the specs it has, which are far higher than the 3-4 brands I named. Typically where the products are priced between 14,000 to 18,000 rupees. This particular products, anybody would like to guess?
9,090 grams.
So those of you who have got the kit, I'm sure you will. But those of you who haven't, this device, MTV Slash, with the 1GB RAM HD fully loaded device with dual SIM 5 megapixel camera, is available to end consumer at 9490. That is the price.
That deserves a round of applause.
Yeah, we can have a. Any more questions or we move on to the one-on-ones? Oh, okay. A few more hands. The last set of questions coming in.
Hi, my name is Tanmay and I'm from Digit Magazine. And my question is, what will be the criteria for the memory present in this tablet and what will be the expandable memory?
That's a good question. So the RAM is 1GB. The ROM, which is the internal flash of the device, inbuilt is 4GB. However, we given this very interesting design wherein you can expand the memory up to 32GB. So if you see typically the devices, there is a SIM slot on the side this is a very unique and a concealed design wherein you have to pop this thing out, and this is where your T-flash card and your memory card goes. So this is where your 2 SIM card and your T-flash card of 32 GB can go. So it has a 4 GB inbuilt and 32 GB expandable.
And another thing that confuses me that you said you have a 290 gram weight and your press release defines it 320 gram. So
it's a 290. So the weight is with the box. This is what I am talking about with the device.
okay. Thank you.
One more thing, what I wanted to ask is, as in the specification it's shown it's dual port. So I wanted to know more about it. What's the clock speed and which processor it is inside?
Sure. So as far as this device is concerned, we have integrated everything under a single platform, which making it one of the most stable platform. So this is a MediaTek platform, which is world's #2 chipset solution provider. MediaTek dual core 6577 is the CPU, and the GPU is powered via SGX 531. This is a 400 megahertz in terms of graphics and 1.2 megahertz in terms of dual core processor CPUs.
And yeah, everything just went.
Yes, and the most important question, what is Anusha's number? You can ask me later.
You don't even know that.
Okay, so we move on to the one-on-one. Thank you for being out here with us. May I have a big round of applause? And there is one more question coming in.
Yeah, with regard to the dual SIM, are they working on both the technologies, CDMA and GSM?
These are both WCDMAs. Yeah.
And with that, it comes to an end. So we'll move on to the one-on-one. So we'll have a group photograph, the photographer there, requesting everybody.